So good morning, students. In the last class, we have seen the encoders. Okay. So today I will explain you about the types of encoders. We already discussed. There are so totally you have a priority encoder, uh, decimal to BCD encoder, and octal to hexadecimal encoder. And next you have hexadecimal to binary encoder. So first we will see the priority encoder. Okay. So you see the priority encoder. Priority encoder. Okay. So priority encoder means here if you see, so this is the diagram for priority encoder. So we have four inputs. Okay. So this is the I naught, I1, I2, and I3. Okay. You have the two outputs, Y1 and Y2. Okay. So this is a 4 cross 2. Okay. 4 cross 2 priority encoder. Okay. So this is priority encoder. Okay, so that means here if you observe this one, uh, so based on this, I0 is having the lowest priority. I0 is having the lowest priority, and I3 is having the highest priority. Okay, so I3 is having the highest priority. Okay, so here, so that means priority level will be like this. Okay, suppose example, uh, so I3 is 1. Okay, let us consider the I3 is 1. Okay. So I3 is 1 means irrespective of this I1, I2, I1 and I0, so the output becomes what? 1, 1. Okay. So and suppose so next case if you consider I2 is 0. Okay. So let us consider the I2 is 0, I2 is 0, I2 is 0, I3 is 0, and I1 is 1. Okay. So where this I0 is having the least priority, so that means I0 can be don't care. Okay. So that means I1 is 1 means the output will be 0, 1. Okay. So like this, we can find out depending on the priority. Okay. So I will write the table for this priority encoder. Okay. So here you have four inputs, I3, I1, okay, I3, I2, I1, and I0. You have the two outputs, Y1 and Y0. Okay. So suppose all are zeros, all are zero. So that means which one? So that means all the inputs are zero means you are getting don't care. You are getting don't care, and when I naught is 1. Okay. So I naught is 1 means what you are getting. So remaining all are 0. So I naught is 1 means you are getting the output as 0, 0. Okay. And next, when it is uh, I1 is 1, as I told you, I naught is having the least priority. Okay. So that means this is nothing but don't care. I naught is having least priority. That is don't care. One second. Class, class 2. So here I naught is having the least priority. So what you are getting, this is nothing but so I1 is 1. So that means this is 0, 1. Okay. And next I3 is 0. Okay. Suppose I2 is 1. Okay. So I2 is 1. And so I naught and I1 is having the least priority. So that means what you are getting, this one is anyway, don't care. So that means Irrespective of that I2 is not depending on this I naught and I1. This is having the least priority, and I2 is 1. So what you are getting, the output is 1 0. Okay. And next, when I3 is 1, so I3 is having the highest priority, and so it is nowhere depending on I2, I1, and I0. Okay, this is don't care. So this is nothing but 1 1. Okay, so this is the truth table for the priority encoder. So next, you need to draw the uh, K map for this priority encoder. Okay, so you have the two outputs y1 and y2, y1 and y0. So you need to draw separately for I0, okay, and I1. So first I am drawing for K map for I1. So this is for y1. Okay, so what are the inputs? I3, I2, I1, and I0. Okay, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, 0 1 1 0 1. Okay, so let us consider so the first input, that is when it is all zeros, I3, I2, I1, I0 are all zeros. So this is don't care. And next, mm, so when it is 0 0 1, you are having 0. Okay, and next if you see uh, this case, so when it is 0 0 1, so when I1 is 1, see here, when I1 is 1, this one, so when I1 is 1, okay, so this case, so this here, see here, when I1 is 1, okay, so irrespective of I0, what is the output? 0, all 0. Okay, so these two cells are allocated for this output. That means I1 equal to 1, and I0 is don't care. That means that can be 0 or 1. Okay, and next, if you see this one, so this one I1, I0 are don't care, and I2 is 1. So what is I2? So this is I2 is 1 here. I2 is 1. Okay, so I2 is 1 means here what will be the output? Uh, See here, this one, I2 is 1. Okay, so I2 is 1 means, 1 second. Okay, I2 is 1. So that means what is the output? 1. So that means these two, 4, 8 cells are related to I2 equal to 1. So I'm writing 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so do you understood? That means here I1, I0 are different. Okay, those are don't care. So what are the possible combinations? 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, so these are the two rows related to I2 equal to 1. So that means I2 equal to 1 means this is equal to 1. Okay. Similarly, you need to see for I3 equal to 1. Okay. So I3 equal to 1 means, uh, so if you see I3 equal to 1, so this is I3 equal to 1. Okay. These two cells, these two rows. Okay. So if you observe, so if you observe, so what you are getting? So this is 1. Anyway, this one is 1. Okay. So you can make the group. Okay. So this is one quad, and this is one quad. Okay. So that means here you are getting two groups. Okay. So this is, let us consider first group, and this one is nothing but second group. Okay. So here I1, that is nothing but Y1, you can write as what is first group. So which is common? I2 is common. See here 1. So that means this is quad will eliminate three variables I2. So the remaining I1, I0, and I3 will be eliminated. You are getting I2 plus, and second group if you observe, so which is common? So this one. So that is nothing but I3. Okay. So this is the expression for what? Y1. Okay. Similarly, if you draw the K map for Y0, K map for Y0, so what you are getting? You will observe. So these are the inputs I3, I2, I1 and I0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay. So if you observe, so anyway, if all are zeros, so if you observe this truth table, this is nothing but don't care. Okay. And next 0, 0, 0, 1, you are getting the output 0. Okay. And next 0, 0, 1. So here I1 is 1. See here, I1 is 1. So these are the two cells related to I1 equal to 1. So that means what you are getting 1, 1. Okay. So here you are getting 1, 1. And next if you see in the I1 equal to 1 you got. Okay. So this one is completed. And here you see, if you see I2 equal to 1. So that means here if you observe I2 equal to 1. So these 8 cells are related to I2 equal to 1. Okay. So what is the output you are getting? I2 equal to 1, you are having 0. You are having 0. Okay. And similarly, if you see for I3 equal to 1, okay, I3 equal to 1. So what is the output? Output equal to 1. So that means here you are getting 1, 1, 1, 1. But this also should be 1. Okay. So that means when I2 equal to 1, you are getting these two cells as zeros. Okay. So this cell is common for I2 equal to 1 and I3 equal to 1. So okay, there will be some contradiction. Okay. So that means you can consider this as don't care. Okay. So that means when I2 equal, you are making I2 equal to 1, you are getting these cell is 0. And when you are making this I3 equal to 1, you are getting these cells as 1. So that means there will be some contradiction. So you can make whatever the zeros and ones to don't care. Okay. So now I can make so this is one quad. I can make a group. This is one sorry octet. Okay. And I can consider this don't care as 1. I can make this one as one quad. Okay. So again you have two groups. So this is first group and this one is second group. So what you can write, so y naught equal to, so uh, if you see this octet, okay, so which is common? I3 is common. I3 is common. So you can write I3 plus, so if you observe this one, so which one is common? I2. I2 bar is common. And if you observe this side, I1 is common. So I can write I1 into I2 complement. So I2 bar. Okay. So I got this expression. So you got this expression. So next what you should do? You have to draw the logic diagram. Okay. For the priority encoder. So here I am drawing the logic diagram. So, so this is nothing but I3 and this is nothing but, so taking the true form and complemented form I2 and this is I1 and this one is I0. Okay. So so what is I0? So first I will see I1. I1 Y1 equal to what? I2 plus I3. Okay. So Y1 equal to so this is I2. This is I2 and I3. I2 plus I3. Okay. I2 plus I3. I2 or I3. So this is connected to OR gate. This is connected to OR gate. You are getting Y1. Okay. And next what is uh, Y0? Y0 equal to first I3. Okay. And I1 I2 bar. I1 so I1 so this is I1 I1 I2 bar. I1 I2 bar connected with the AND gate. Okay. And I3 is one more input. So these are connected to OR gate. Okay. So this you are getting I0 Y0. Okay. So like this you have to design the priority encoder. Okay. Is it okay? Any doubts in this, students? If you don't have any doubts, I can move forward. Students, give response. Is anyone? Give response.
Sir, they will only ask to design this topic, sir, or they will ask to write in the theory part also, sir.
A theory part they will ask, so you can write the theory part that you can refer the textbook. So priority encoder means whatever the first concept I told you, know. So it means if you observe this one, so you have the four inputs. Okay. So that means depending on the priority. So if so one second. So if you see, so whatever the concept I told you during this truth table, so this is a diagram. So you can write it with your own words. Like you have four inputs and two outputs. So that means here, if you take an example, I3 is having the highest priority. So you can whatever I explained you can write in the theory part. Okay, you can refer that. Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay. So so this is the
Sir, one explain logic diagram, sir.
logic diagram you want. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So see here. Do you understood the KMS? Do you
Yes, sir.
understood the KMS, Geeta Kumar? Okay. So logic diagram. So you got the two expressions, y1 equal to what? I2 plus I3, and y0 equal to I3 plus I1 into I2 bar. Okay. So first see here. So I drawn this one. So this is nothing but what? This is the complement I3 bar. Okay. This is the I2 bar. Okay. So coming to the inverter I1 bar and I0 bar. Okay. So see here, what is y0? So first I will tell you y1 equal to what? Y1 equal to, so what you got? I2 plus I3, no? So this is nothing but I2 plus I3. Okay. So here, see here. So this is I2, no? This is I2. Okay. And I3. Okay. This is I3. So plus means what? It is connected with an OR gate. Okay. This is an OR gate. This is an OR gate. Okay. And what is I0? Y0? Y0 equal to I3 plus I1 I2 bar. Okay. So see here, first I1, see here, this is I1. Okay. So this is I1 and I2 bar. Okay. This is I2 bar. Okay. These two are connected and this is connected with the AND gate. Why? Because you have I1 and I2 bar. Okay. So that's why I connected with an AND gate, and the output of this one, and one more input, that is I3. See here, this is I3. This is I3 connected with an OR gate. So I will get this expression I3 plus I1 into I2. Okay. So you got the expression for Y1 and Y0. You understood?
Yes, sir.
Geeta Kumar. Okay. So, so next topic. So I told first that is priority encoder, and next one is nothing but decimal to BCD encoder. Decimal to BCD encoder. Okay. So so BCD is nothing but binary coded decimal. So BCD is nothing but we call as a binary coded decimal. Okay. So radix for BCD is how much? Means 10. So the range of values are from 0 to r minus 1. So that means 0 to 9 only. Okay. So binary coded decimal. So if I draw the truth table for BCD, so binary decimal to BCD conversion. So you have the input over here, input, and next you have D, E, B, and A. Okay. So these are the outputs. These are the outputs. So you have the input 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 9. So what is the range of BCD? From 0 to 9 only. Okay. So that means if it is 0, this is a 4-bit BCD. So you are getting 0, 0, 0. 0 means 0, 0, 1. 2 means 1 means 0, 0, 1. 2 means 0, 1, 0. 3 means 0, 1, 1. 4 means 0, 1, 0, 0. 5 means 0, 1, 0, 1. And 6 means 0, 1, 1, 0. And 7 means 0, 1, 1, 1. And 8 means 1, 0, 0, 0. And 9 means 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay. So, so if you consider the block diagram of decimal to BCD, uh, encoder. So you have 9 inputs, okay, 0, 1, 2, up to so on, up to 9, okay. So this is a decimal to BCD encoder, okay. So you have the four outputs A, B, C, D, okay. So that means here, uh, so if you observe, so that means you have the output D, okay. So you have to, for observing this D, so wherever you have 1, you have to write. See, 8 is 1 and 9 is 1. So you can write this is simple, 8 plus 9. And if you observe the output C, so wherever you have 1, so see here, 4 you have 1, 5 you have 1, 6 you have 1, and 7 you have 1. So those are R operations. So that means 4 R, 5 R, 6 R, 7. And if it is the output B, so 2 you have 1, 3 you have 1, 6 you have 1, 7 you have 1. Okay. So 2 R, 3 R, 6 R, 7. And if you observe the output A, these are the odd values. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. So 1 R, 3 R, 7 R, 5 R, 7 R, okay, and 9. Okay. So you got the expressions. You can draw the logic diagram for BCD to decimal to BCD encoder. Okay. So these are the decimal values. How many decimal values you have? So total 9 decimal values you have to draw. Okay. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So this is 7, 8, 9. Now, what is D? See here. What is D? 8 plus 9. Okay. So that means you can draw this is 8 and this is 9. Okay. So connected with an OR gate. Okay. 8 or 9. No? So this is D. Okay. And next, what is B? What is C? 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. Okay. So this is 4 and this is 5. Okay. So 4 plus 5 plus 6. So this is 6 and this is 7. Okay. It is connected with an OR gate. It's connected with an OR gate. So this is nothing but C. Okay. And now what is B? So B is nothing but 2 plus 3, 2 or 3 or 6 or 7. Okay. So 2 or 3. So this is 2 and this is 3, 6 or 7. Okay. So it is connected with an OR gate and this is nothing but B. Okay. Similarly, what is A? You have odd number of values, no? 1 plus 1 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 9. So you have, so you can extend this. Extend this. So 1, 1 or 3 or 5, 7, 9. Okay. So these are connected with an OR gate and this is nothing but zero. Okay. So this is the realization of a decimal to BCD encoder. Simple. So that means here you need to write the inputs for the decimal. These are the decimal. Okay. So these are the inputs for the decimal. Okay. So these are nothing but BCD outputs. Okay. So BCD outputs. And wherever you have one, you have to write the output for separately for D, C, D, A. Okay. You got the outputs. Okay. Wherever you have one, you have to write that values. Okay. R operation. And you have to take the decimal inputs. And depending on these outputs, you have to draw the logic diagram. Okay. Is it okay? Any doubts, students? Any doubts you have for decimal to BCD encoder?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I will go for the next thing, that is octal to binary encoder. Okay. So if you see the octal to binary encoder, so please switch on your video. How many times I should say switch on your video, enable your video? How many times I should inform you? You are not enabling your video. Just enable your video so that I can watch who are listening the class, and show your face. Show your face. So we completed with this decimal to BCD encoder. So next is octal to binary encoder. Octal to binary encoder. So in the number system, we discussed different types of number system, that is binary, okay, binary, octal, hexadecimal. So different types. So we already discussed this octal type of number system, that is octal is having the radix of 8. Okay. So in order to convert this octal into binary, so if you write octal in terms of 2 power, so that is what 2 cube. Okay. So if you write in terms of 2 power 2 cube, so that means octal in binary, it is represented in 3 bits. So that means let us consider that 3 bits outputs are B2, B1 and B0. Okay. So this is also simple. Let us consider, suppose 761 octal number is there. Okay. So this is the base 8 octal number is there. You want to convert this one into binary. Okay. So as you know that 7 you need to convert into a specified binary. Okay, 3-bit binary. So that means 7 equal to what? 111, and 6 equal to what? 110, and 1 equal to 001. Okay, so that means so this is the procedure to convert octal to binary. So that means 111, 110 and 001 to the base 2. Okay, so you need to design a encoder, so that is octal to binary encoder. Okay, so that means so you have the octal number. So let us consider the input. So let us consider the input. So octal means how many values you have. So that means radix is 8. So 0 to r minus 1. So that means it is having the values from 0 to 7 only. Okay. So that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. And what are the binary values? Binary values. So B2, B1 and B0. Okay. So this is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, 0 1 0, and 3 is 0 1 1, and 4 is 1 0 0, and 5 is 1 0 1, and 6 is 1 1 0, and 7 is 1 1 1. Okay, so this is the octal to binary representation for the block diagram. So you have, so this is octal to binary conversion, binary encoder. So you have how many inputs total? You have 7 inputs, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 7, up to 7, and you have three outputs, so that is B0, B1, B2. Okay, suppose let us consider input 3 is selected. Okay, so these are the inputs. Input 3 is selected. So what is the output? 1. So 1 0. Okay, this is the 6 combination, 1 1 0. Suppose input 7 is selected. So 1 1 1. You are getting the output 1 1 1. Okay. So now you can write the expression for the B2, B1 and B0. So B2 you can write. So B2, wherever you have 1, so here you have 1, here you have 1. 4 you have 1, 5 you have 1, 6 you and 7. Okay. So that means 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. Okay. And B1, so 2 or 3 or 6 or 7. Okay. So 2 or 3 or 6 or 7. Okay. And next B naught equal to what? Odd number of ones. 1 or 3 or 5 or 7. So 1 or 3 or 5 or 7. Okay. So here, so you can get the expressions. Okay. So next you can draw the logic diagram. Okay. So you can draw the logic diagram. So how many inputs you have? Total you have 7 inputs. Octal numbers. These are the octal numbers. Okay. 7 inputs. Okay. These are the 7 inputs. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and next 6 and 7. Okay. So, uh, so what is B2? 4 or 5 or 7, 6 or 7. Okay. So, 4, simple. Okay. So, take 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 connected with an OR gate. Okay. So, this is nothing but what? B2. Okay. And next, what is B1? B1 equal to 2 or 3 or 6 or 7. So, 2, this is 2, and this is 3, and this is 6 or 7. This is connected to an OR gate. Okay. So, what is this one? This is B1. And next, B naught, 1 or 3 or 5 or 7. Okay. So, this is 1, 3, 5, this is 5, 5, okay, and 7. So, these are connected with an OR gate. So, this is nothing but B naught. Okay. So, like this, you have to draw the octal to binary encoder. Okay. Is it fine? Is it fine? Any doubts in this? Octal to binary encoder. It's simple.
Sir, once explain that conversion, sir, octal to binary.
Conversion you want? Okay. I will take one more example and I will explain you. Okay. So good. You can ask doubts like that so that it will be interactive. Okay. So I will take one more octal number. 7, 4, 5, 6. So this is the octal number. I need to convert into binary. Okay. So see here. Uh, so if you want to convert into octal to binary, so 8, if you want to represent in 2 power, that is nothing but 2 cube. Okay. So that means whatever the each bit of octal, you need to so you need to, while converting octal to binary, you need to represent each bit in terms of 3 binary bits. Okay. 3 binary bits. Okay. 7 is there. So first 7 is there. Okay. So see this table. So this is nothing but binary. Uh, so decimal to octal number. These are the octal numbers. Okay. So 7 is there. What is the octal representation for 7? 1, 1, 1. Okay. And 4 is there. See here. This is 4. 4. So this is 1, 0, 0. And 5 is there. See here. Okay. So this is nothing but 1, 0, 1. And 6 is there. So that is 1, 1, 0. Okay. So this is nothing but you are getting the binary. Okay. So like this, you can convert whatever the octal number into binary. Suppose initially I took one example. This one 761 is there. 761 I need to convert into decimal. So what you should do? You need to you need to you need to multiply with that weights. Okay. So that means 1 into this is 840. Okay. So decimal is which is having the radix 10. Okay. 6 into 841 and plus 7 into 8 square. Okay. So whatever the value you are getting, that is in terms of decimal. Okay. You can do as your own. Okay. So like this, you can convert whatever the octal number into binary or decimal number. Okay. So next is hexadecimal. Okay. So hexadecimal to binary encoder. Okay. So hexadecimal, decimal to binary encoder, okay. So so we have the input h, okay. So that means here if you see n equal to what, 16. So that means for the hexadecimal number radix is how much, 16, okay. So that means this is equal to what, 2 power m. So we have seen in the encoder 2 power n equal to what, 2 power m. This is the relation between the input and output, okay. So so that means so you have 2 power m inputs and n outputs, okay. So that means 2 power m cross n, okay. So so from here m equal to what, m equal to, you can write log 16 to the base 2, okay. So that means you can write log 2 power 4 to the base 2. So that means you are getting 4 log 2 to the base 2. So that means how many outputs you have, 4 outputs you have, okay. So this is nothing but so for this you need to use 16 cross 4 encoder, 16 cross 4 encoder. You have 16 inputs, okay, and 4 outputs, okay. So so here I am drawing the inputs, here I am drawing the inputs for hex values, okay. So 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, okay. And for 10 what is the value in hexadecimal? For 10 what is the number? A, okay, 11b, 12c, 13d, and 14e, okay, and 15f, 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 okay. So so you can devise the 4 values, can divide 4 values, okay. So here if you see this is the input and you have the output b3, b2, b1, and b0, okay. These are the outputs, okay. So for 0 0 0 0, for 1 0 0 0 1, for 2 0 0 1 0, and for 3 0 0 1 1, and for 4 0 1 0 0, 5 0 1 0 1, and 6 0 1 1 0, 7 this is 0 1 1 1, 8 1 0 0 0, okay, and 9 9 if you see 1 0 0 1, and next uh, 10 1 0 1 0, 11 1 0 1 1, 12 1 1 0 0, 13 1 1 0 1. 31 is, so 10 is nothing but A, 11 is nothing but B, 12 is nothing but C, 13 is nothing but D, and 14 is nothing but 1 1 1 0, and 15 is nothing but 1 1 1 1. Okay. So next what you need to do, you need to write the values for B naught. Okay. So let us consider B naught. So B naught equal to, so wherever you have ones, okay, see here, you will get odd number of odd number values. Okay. So 1R, 3R, 5R, 7R, 9R, okay, and next 9R, BR, DR, F. Okay, these are the values for B naught. Okay, so I'm writing 1R, 3R, 5R, 7R, 9R, BR, DR, F. Okay, and next B1. So let us consider B1, 2R, 3R, 6R, 7R. So yeah, you need to observe the truth table. Okay, so AR, BR. Wherever you have one, you have to write. Okay, so F. So 2R, 3R, 6R, 7R, AR, BR, ER, F. Okay, and next for B2, so B2. So if you see the B2, 4R, 5R, 6R, 7R, CR, DR, ER, FR. Okay, so 4R, 5R, 6R, 7R, C or D or E or F. Okay, and B3. So for B3, 8 or 9 or A or B or C or up to F. Okay, so I can write 8 or 9 or A or B or C or D or E or F or F. Okay, so I got the expression for all the things A, B, C, sorry, B0, B1, B2, B3. I can draw the logic diagram. So here, how many inputs you need to draw? So total 16 inputs you need to draw. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, this is C, D, E, and this F. Okay. So, so what is B naught? See here. What is B naught? 1 or 3 or 5 or. So here I'm drawing. For so first I will draw for B3. Okay. So here I can draw one line and I can make the fuse. Okay. So what is B3? It starts from 8. Okay. Starts from 8. I can make this one fuse. So this is connected. Okay. So 8 R, 9 R, A R, B R, C R, D R, E R, F. Okay. So these all are connected to which gate? R gate. So this is nothing but B2. And next B2. So B2. So from 4 it will start. Okay. So 4 R, 5 R, 6 R, 7 R, T R, D R, E R, F. Okay. So it is connected to an OR gate. So what is this one? This is B2. So this is B2. Okay. And B1. So 3 or 6 or 6, 3, 2 or 3 or 6 or. Okay. So, so from 2 it will start. 2 or 3 or 6 or 7 or. Okay. B1. 7 or A or B or E or F. Okay. So it is connected to NOR gate. So this is what B1. Okay. And next B3. So B3, B3 is over, no, B naught. So if you consider the B naught, odd number of values, 1 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 9 or B or D or F. Okay. So, so this is an OR gate. So this is B naught. 1 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 9 or, okay, and B or D or F. Okay. So like this, we can design this hexadecimal combinational logic design using the decoder. Okay, so hexadecimal, so octal to binary and hexadecimal to binary encoder. Okay, is it okay? Any doubts in this?
Okay, so
Okay. So here I will tell you one example, that is combinational logic design using the decoder. Combinational logic design using the decoder. Okay. So here I will design a full adder circuit by using the decoder. Okay. So this is one example. So how to implement the decoder? Okay. So one of the advantage of implementing this any of the combinational circuit using the decoder means So when you are implementing by using the logic gates, the circuit complexity is more and it will take more cost. Okay, and while you are designing with this decoder, you required only one IC. So that means the size is small and the cost is also less. So it will take, that means so if you take for all the gates, the cost is high. So if you convert that all the gates into a decoder, okay, you will get one IC. So one IC cost is very less compared to the gates. Okay, that is one of the advantage. We can implement any of the combinational circuit by using the decoder. Okay, so first of all, I am drawing the truth table for the decoder. Sorry, full adder. So you already know. I already discussed about the full adder. You have the three inputs and two outputs. So that is sum and carry. So 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 and 1 1 1. Okay, so that means already discussed. So if all are 0 means sum 0 carry 0. So 0 0 1 means sum 1 carry 0. Okay, so and next 0 1 0 means sum 1 carry 0. 0 1 1 means sum 0 carry 1 and 1 0 0 means sum 1 carry 0. So 1 0 1 means what? Sum 0 carry 1 and here sum 0 carry 1 and sum 1 carry 1. Okay, so that means these are nothing but all the minterms. Okay, so let us consider these minterms m0, m1, m2, m3, m4, m5, m6 and m7. Okay, so here you will get the expression for sum. Okay, so wherever you have one, you have to write those expressions. So that is summation of so this is nothing but m1, m1 and m2 and m4, m4 and next you have m7. See here, m7, m7. Okay, so next and what is carry in? Carry out. Yes, carry out equal to summation of. So wherever you have one, you have to write. This is nothing but m3, m5, m6 and m7. So m3, m3, m5, m6 and m7. Okay, so uh, so I got the expressions, the minterms, whatever the minterms for sum and carry. So next, what you need to do, you have to draw the block diagram for the 3:8 decoder. Okay, so this is nothing but 3:8 decoder. You have the three inputs. What are the three inputs? This is nothing but A, B, and C in. Okay, these are the three inputs. And you have the 8 outputs. So 4, and these are the 4. Okay, so this I can write. This is nothing but M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, and M7. Okay, so now what is sum? Fs equal to M1, M2, M4, M4, and M7. Okay, these all are the minterms connected with what? Which gate? OR gate. Okay, these are all minterms. Sum product terms sum. Okay, so that means this you are getting Fs expression for the sum and for the carry. So if you observe, so this is M3 and next is M5, M6 and M7. Okay, so these all are connected to an OR gate and you will get carry FC. Okay, so like this you can implement any of the combinational circuit by using the decoder. Okay, you can implement the multiplexer or any of the combinational circuit by using the decoder. Okay, so this is all about this lecture.